Hello everyone, I'm Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all another Wi-Fi battle. Now this battle is going to be a particularly interesting battle because I'm going to be facing the one, the only, the myth, the legend, Joey Fontaine. I honestly don't know who this guy is, but I mean, I just know that he has battled the Killer Nacho in the past, and he actually has been in the Discord server of the Killer Nachos for quite a while now. And I actually have seen how he battled the Killer Nacho, and yeah, he's actually kind of a good battler. But let me tell you something, a lot of people kind of like in Nacho's Discord server are always acting so hype for this guy. And I was like, okay, let's see what's the big deal with Joey Fontaine. Like, I got kind of curious, basically. So I decided to face him, and we're going to be doing a standard OU battle. So, yeah. This is Joey Fontaine, as you can see here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but if I'm not, then forgive me, honestly. But yeah, anyways, he's going to lead off with Cofagrigus here, and I'm going to lead off with Mantine. Now, here, I felt like I was definitely an advantage, because I've used Cofagrigus in the past, so I definitely know what these things like to do. I just went for Toxic here right out of the gate, but I freaking missed right out of the gate as well, so I'm like, damn it, why? Why is this still happening to me, honestly? But yeah, he's going to get Toxic Spikes off as a result, and I'm like, damn it. I'm going to still go for Toxic again, though, just in case. I don't care if he goes into Ferrothorn, because if he does, I'm just going to simply go for Defog, honestly. There's nothing much you can do about it. But I get the Toxic off here, and he's going to go for Will-O-Wisp. Now, this Will-O-Wisp instantly tells me that he just wants to Hex my sorry face now. But Mantine is a Spadefol, so he can definitely take these Hexes very well. And what I'm going to do right here is definitely just go for Defog. He's going to go for Hex here for the first time, and I'm like, yep, it's a Hex it. Unfortunately. But I'm going to go for Defog, like I said, because I don't want these Toxic Spikes up. I know what he wants to do with that Swampert, honestly. He just wants to get that late game sweep and force me to switch in a bunch of random stuff and take Toxic damage due to the Toxic Spikes. But I didn't want that, so I just went for Defog. And he's just going to go for a Hex, like I said already. I don't know why it took that long to actually culminate to that, but still. Anyways, yeah, he's going to get Leftovers. And I think somewhere around here is where he decides to switch out, because I think he realizes he doesn't want to get Toxic stalled, honestly. So I think here I go for Skull just to get some damage and just hasten this damn Toxicking strategy, because honestly, I don't like just stalling. I just like to freaking... If there's an annoying wall, I just want to Toxic it and just get as much damage on it as possible, because I don't want to be wasting time, basically, you know me. But yeah, he's going to get another layer of Toxic Spikes up. I'm like, damn it. Now I have to Defog. And now here, I think he's definitely going to predict this and just switch out. But I wanted to go for Defog anyways, because like I said, I do not want these I was going to say Toxic Spikes. I meant Toxic Spikes, dumbass. But yeah, he's going to switch out like I anticipated. But like I said, I just want to go for the Defog, because I do not want to deal with this, honestly. Now here, okay, he's going to go into this Pelipper, the Flying Fish. And I'm going to go for Toxic after I get this Defog off, so that I can get rid of these Toxic Spikes. Because I don't want anything on my team taking any Poisons damage. So I'm going to go for Toxic right here, because I feel like I can, and not to mention, I can definitely take Hurricanes from this thing anyways, if he happens to carry that. So, and Scald, I'm immune to it, so I definitely don't have any trouble with it. And he got a burn on me with Will-O-Wisp, so he can't even Toxic me with this Pelipper if that's what he carries. He's definitely going to switch out though, and not allow that to happen. And what I'm going to do here is go for Toxic, and I get it on this, what's it called, Tornadus-T. Which is perfectly fine with me. I personally don't mind getting a Toxic on this thing, honestly. Because this thing, if it's offensive and just spams Hurricane, I can just Roost and this thing will just get withered down. Like, this Mantine is actually walling the majority of his team, which is actually really, really good for me. And this is where I'm like, okay, I think I can take care of this guy like, in all costs. But here he's going to go for Knockoff, which does quite an amount to Mantine, honestly. But I'm just going to go for the Roost, because I kind of anticipated him wanting to go for Knockoff if he doesn't go straight for the Hurricanes. And I'm going to keep my Mantine relatively healthy. And he's going to take poison damage. I think here's where he decides to... I forgot if he U-turned or if he just hard switched. But he's definitely going to switch out right here. Yeah, he hard switches. He's going to go into the Flying Fish once again, which is a Pelipper. I honestly wanted to prioritize in killing this Pelipper, because if this Pelipper stays around for too long, it might actually come in when I least want it to and get that Swampert sweep, because I'm definitely sure that Swampert is the Mega with the freaking Swift Swim and whatnot. So, yeah, I get the burn, unfortunately, though, which sucks, because now I can't even Toxic stall this thing, and now I just have to rely on going for Skulls over and over again. And I think this, like, going for damage on this, what's it called, was kind of a misplay, or something. But here, he actually surprises me with freaking Shockwave, and I was like, what the? I didn't even know that, what's it called, Pelipper could get Shockwave, in all honesty. I honestly never looked up what Pelipper can get, honestly, and it actually carries Shockwave? I was like, what the? Bruh. And okay, so I definitely switched out, and I was afraid he would anticipate me to switch out just because I saw Shockwave, and he actually did predict me. But he went into Ferrothorn, which I didn't think would be that bad of an idea, because I can get the knockoff off to see if this is like the Rocky Helmet Iron Barb set, and it seems to be the case because I do take Iron Barbs and I do take Rocky Helmet's damage, so it's definitely a Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn, and now as a result I don't have to worry about taking too much damage when I try to attack it with Medicham. But as you can see here, he gets the rocks up, and this kind of tempted me to just go straight for my own rocks. But what he's going to do now, because he got his rocks up before I did, is he's now going to hard switch into the Black Dragon. And, okay. So I was thinking, okay, I get my rocks up, which is very, very good. And now what I'm afraid of here is that this thing is going to try to set up a substitute and go for bulk ups or dragon dances. So what I want to do now is actually just hard switch into Landorus-T to on the off chance that it's a physical Kommo-O, and if it's not, then I can just do damage to it with Earthquake, because I do want to weaken this thing as much as possible before it starts going for bulk ups. And if it goes for bulk ups, I might have to switch it up to something else, honestly, because that's where I'm in big problems basically. But as you can see right here, I completely forgot that this Kommo-O actually has this damn Z move. This Z move is the one that actually raises all of its stats to +1 while also doing damage. And not to mention, I don't know what the move is, but I think it's Clanging Scales that it uses this Z move from. And as a result, it gets doubled because of the Commonium Z. And as a result, I'm actually going to lose freaking Landorus here. Because, why? Because even though I just got the Intimidate off, Clanging Scales is a special move. And I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot about this. And by the way, I do not know if this Z move is under the freaking copyright grounds. So I'm going to have to freaking, if you guys can do me a favor and actually let me know in the comments below if this move is under copyright grounds, I'm gonna have to like repost this if that turns out to be the case. But if it's not, thank goodness. I am commenting on under it, so I assume that's under fair use or whatnot. But if not, then just let me know and I'll try to repost this. But anyways, bottom line is that this thing took out my damn Landorus-T, and I completely did not realize that this Kommo was gonna be the Commonium Z one. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use this, honestly. So I was like, oh great. So now I'm obviously in trouble because I have to go for Medicham here, go for Fake Out, try to like get some damage off, and then here I'm gonna switch into Ferrothorn hoping he goes for a physical move, but he's actually gonna go for the Clanging Scales here, as you can see, which at first I was thinking, oh man, it's a special Kommo, I think I'm doomed here, honestly. But as you can see, it actually drops his defense, his physical defense, which is actually really, really, really important actually, because now this gives me an opportunity to go into Mantine just to sack it. And even better for me is that he's actually going to go for the close combat, which also reduces his defense. And this will leave him at -1 basically now. So this is actually really, really good for me. So this means now I can actually send in Weavile and actually go for the Ice Shard, which is boosted by the Choice Band that I carry on this Weavile. And hopefully I can take out this damn freaking Kommo, because god damn, I didn't realize that this thing would be the Commonium Z one. I don't think I've ever seen one with this. I don't think I've even battled Kommo, period, honestly, though. But I've seen a lot of battles where people use Kommo, and they've always been using the Dragon Dancing or Bulk Up substitute sets, so I was just like, damn it. But anyways, as you can see, I do take out this Kommo with Ice Shard, thankfully. I was glad I did not get freaking destroyed by this thing. But now, here comes this thing, and look at that. It takes rocks damage, and it's because it's burned, this thing can easily just come in and die. Now here, this kind of scared me so badly that I committed, I think, probably the biggest misplay here. I go into Ferrothorn, which I think was a bad idea now that I think about it, because not only does this come in and takes rocks damage, it takes scald damage, and I get burned. And yeah, now I'm just gonna... Now he's going to bring in Swampert, which, by the way, the reason why I sent in this Ferrothorn right away was because I figured that if I try to KO this with Weavile, he would just bring in Swampert. I'd have to go for Ice Shard, and then I don't know what I'd do there. I'd probably send in Ferrothorn, which I was afraid this guy would carry Superpower or Power Up Punch on his Swampert. This is why I wanted to send it in right now. But this actually kind of bit me in the rear end, because... looking at the HP that I had before I took the Scald and the rocks, I feel that maybe, just maybe, I would have been able to take that Earthquake that he tries to go for. And if he went for Power Punch or Superpower, he would have taken some Iron Barbs damage. But yeah, I didn't think all of this through. In fact, I was actually panicking because of the fact that he sent in the Pelipper just in the range to die to burn next turn, or just for me to try to KO it with with Weavile. And I felt like that was exactly what he wanted, and I didn't want to give him that opportunity. But Instead, I just committed a bigger misplay, and now, as a result, now here I'm just forced to go into Medicham, fake out, and now here I have to switch out, go into Victini, basically to sack it, because literally right now he's under rain. And here, I think what I was trying to do now was literally hope that this rain was not like under Damp Rock from the Pelipper. Because, I mean, if it is, then I honestly just lose straight up. Because honestly, I can't really do anything else after he's gotten the rain up, and it's up for more than 5 turns basically. So I go into Medicham after losing Victini right here, go for another fake out, and then here I just have to hope that it is in fact under that the rain is not boosted by the Damp Rock, basically is what I'm trying to say. Damn, I couldn't get that right away. But anyways, as you can see, I'm gonna lose Medicham here. Now I just gotta hope that this terrain is actually or this rain is gone. But as you can see, it is not gone, and as a result, I'm just gonna lose this battle. Like, I just got straight up manhandled. Oh man, it's because the Kommo really like screwed me over. I thought I had this battle in the bag because Mantine was doing so much work, but damn it, I didn't think that that Kommo was gonna carry that freaking move. Or that set, the Commonium Z set. Oh man, like, and then yeah, after that he just brought in Pelipper, which was already weakened. He wanted me to KO it so that he can just bring in Swampert and go for game. I panicked and switched into Ferrothorn, which could have probably taken an Earthquake if he did not carry Superpower or Power Up Punch. And I just basically threw this match, because let me tell you, if I just sent in the Ferrothorn after I sacked maybe Victini or something, maybe I would have had a chance, because I would have still had Wave Off for the Tornadus. I would have had knockoff for the Cofagrigus, which by the way, it was already weakened anyway, so I could have probably just killed it with Icicle Crush or something. And then what's it called, Ferrothorn, I would have probably had Medicham in the back. So I could have had this game had I not sacked the Ferrothorn the wrong way, basically. Like, if I instead sacked Victini, I think the reason why I preserved Victini was just so that I can see if I can get something going, but that was only assuming that the Pelipper wouldn't be Damp Rock, and it was, unfortunately, so damn it. Unless his Swampert had actually had Superpower, but he just didn't feel the need to go for it. If he had Superpower, then yeah, I think I just lost anyways, but I don't know. I feel like I could have had something going if I didn't sack Ferrothorn the wrong way, but either way, whatever. I got manhandled, and honestly, I don't know why I even wanted to post this, honestly. I just did it, honestly. But yeah, I guess because like, my reaction to this was like ridiculous. I was like, what the fuck? I just got manhandled. But yeah, thank you for watching this battle nonetheless. Good game to Joey Fontaine and whatnot. And definitely be sure to tell me in the comments if this Z move for Kommo is actually under copyright grounds, guys. Like I said, I do not want to get in trouble with YouTube, basically. Like, I don't want to get a copyright strike. I'm not a YouTube partner, so I better not screw anything up while I'm a simpleton right now. So if you guys can let me know, that'd be very nice. But thank you for watching nonetheless, and I'll catch you guys in the next battle. But for now, just take it easy.